Yes, yes.
So that is the honey that gives you a better cost. You
Ah.
have put in a lot of effort to get that honey.
Okay. So it also sells at a premium.
It also sells at premium.
Maybe
yes.
for this particular question, where do you get the flowers?
We do
Where
this
do
season.
Is the
Now
flowers?
we have Brassica in UP, MP and Rajasthan, the adjoining areas.
Okay, okay.
You will see only yellow fields. As long as you can see, it will be all yellow.
Okay, okay.
Then we have eucalyptus in the foothills.
Ah,
That eucalyptus gets you eucalyptus honey.
honey. Okay.
After that is coriander.
Mm-hmm.
That is in the state of Rajasthan.
Yes, yes.
Then you have fennel in the state of Rajasthan again and Gujarat.
Okay.
So you keep on shifting that way.
But then you said you have about, up to 13 something type of honeys. I mean,
yeah.
out of those, which one is mostly favored? And which
one is
type of
the-
clients?
Which one is the
Which is, the most favored by clients?
lychee, followed by acacia,
Yes.
followed by cajanus.
Yes.
These are the best-selling honeys.
Okay.
And you differentiate on pricing?
Normally the pricing is same,
Yes.
but for wild time, because that is a monopoly item with me, the price is high.
But is it the taste that makes
Yes,
it or
yes.
the color?
No, it is the taste,
Yes.
the aroma,
Uh-huh.
the flavor, and the aftertaste.
Ah, okay.
You're the only producer in UP or in India?
Sorry,
You're the only producer
Yeah.
in UP or
in India.
or in India?
For wild time.
Now, how do you manage
India.
this? How do you manage this? Because it has scattered in every spot, and if you can tell us about the turnover of your business.
My total turnover is limited. It is about 22 tons in a year.
The one is at
Yeah. But part of it,
That's big scale.
part of it is honey which does not go in retail, which goes for export.
For export.
Because brassica goes for export. Your eucalyptus may also go for export.
Mm-hmm.
This
Occasion
acacia doesn't go for.
doesn't go for
It
export.
is a high value item. It is a high value item.
So it's
It is
just
in
bought
limited
here.
quantities.
Ah,
and it is
okay.
exported mainly to Japan. Acacia. They
Acacia.
have a particular liking for that honey. But
Okay.
I have not done any exports. I have customers all over India
Just here.
Yeah.
Yes.
and foreigners who keep on coming to India. So they send me email that send honey to this place. I send it by courier.
You export to different countries?
No, I'm
Are
not
you-
exporting.
You're not exporting. Any of the.
Any of them. I'm not exporting. I supply to exporters, but I'm
Uh-huh.
not exporting.
Ah, okay,
So
okay,
exporters
okay.
come.
Yeah.
Exporters.
Okay.
But that too, I'm supplying only that honey which I do not retail.
Okay. That which you do not
Retailing is
retail.
my forte.
Yes.
I focus on retailing and producing the
Retailing.
best honey for the retail.
What percent would you say is retailing and percent is wholesale?
Wholesale would be about 60%.
6%.
60%, yes.
60.
60.
Okay,
Oh,
60. 40% is
40%.
retailing.
Yes.
And which gives you the best margins?
Retail.
You said 22 tons per year?
Yeah.
But then when you sell wholesale, it's already packed, right?
Wholesale.
Already packed
600
into
top
this.
bags.
Sorry?
You pack to the retail.
Across.
Sorry?
Pack your honey
No.
to the retail level.
Yes. Yes.
And then you sell to wholesale.
No, I don't sell to wholesale. Whatever honey I pack, that I sell in retail to the end consumer.
So the wholesale, you pack it in which form?
Wholesale I don't pack it.
Ah, you
It
give
is in
them raw.
25 kg buckets.
Ah, back
That I
and so
sell.
they do the
They
packaging
do
themselves.
the processing, they do the packing and
And how many buckets do you get out of each hive? How many kilograms?
okay. Now, generally on a conservative basis, you can get about 30 kgs
30 kgs in every beehive.
every beehive. But we get a higher because we keep on shifting, we migrate, and we have more possibilities of extracting honey.
Ah.
If we were to keep it at one place,
Okay.
the production would be limited.
So because you know the seasonality in terms of the nectar, the flowers and stuff.
Yeah.
So you have vehicles that carry around the beehives,
Yeah.
move from one place to the other.
Yes, yes.
Wow.
You don't see
There was
flowering
something
around
else you
here.
wanted to ask.
But the bees see the flowers. The bees see the flowers.
But at least for the distant look, when you see the flower,
No. There is this, it's just about say 250 meters.
they should be making it.
Okay. Okay. I think she wanted to ask something.
About hives here. Bees can also get your neighbors.
No, they will not. They come back to their own colony.
Okay.
They,
So
bees
neighbors
from this
don't
colony will
complain.
not enter this colony.
Yeah. But they also don't go to other houses.
They will be attracted by light.
Yeah.
Now there is this wall which ensures that they
Get
are not
the nectar.
attracted. There's no direct light falling on them in the night. So they stay where they are. And one or two might go, but that is part of the business. You cannot, you see, do anything about it.
And how many times do you harvest now from the hives?
How many times?
Times in a year do you harvest from this?
Extraction?
2 times
Yeah.
yes.
Extraction,
Or is it continuous?
it is about 15, 16 times in a year.
You hear that?
Alan.
Because
Alan.
Alan.
15 to how many?
15, 16 times a year we
Harvesting.
extract honey because we are moving.
Because we are
moving
moving,
every
yeah.
You do 2 times. He
Yeah.
does 15.
It does 2 times because they are stationed. Wako semoja.
Yeah, it's okay, but then listen.
Yes.
Yeah, you do
See,
15.
I extract only cap honey, but then since I'm moving, I'm using migratory practices, so I get more opportunities. to
Yes.
extract.
But how do you decide now honey is ready to be extracted?
When we see it has been capped, that is the time when honey is ready. I'll show you.
Okay.
Sorry, do you produce your own colonies?
Yeah, we do divisions.
Colony divisions? And queen rearing or something?
Not exactly for our own use.
For your own?
Yes. And when we have surplus, then we sell the colonies also.
You sell the colonies. Okay.
See,
How much do you sell one colony?
that depends from time to time because the prices vary. Prices vary. From season to season, prices vary per frame. It is one frame that you take as a value unit. And when the season is starting, then the prices are at their peak. When the season is cooling off, then the prices are down. So that is the best time to purchase and move to areas where the season is starting.
And where do you sell your colonies?
Beekeepers
In India?
in India.
You're
Yes.
the only one, you said.
Pardon?
You said you're the only one.
Of the white.
I'm the only one. No. There are many beekeepers, much bigger than me.
Huh?
Yeah,
Doing the same thing.
doing the same.
Okay, what he wanted to show us before you stopped him is how to check when the honey is ready, so that you can harvest as frequent as the honey is ready.
See,
That is very important.
in this, there are certain limitations. This is capped honey. Now the honey should be capped like this, but in a Langstroth hive, unless you use a queen excluder, you will have the pupa and the larva also, and the bees would be bringing in honey on a daily basis. So that will have a higher moisture content. Now this honey which has been capped, see, this is the honey which has the maximum enzyme activities. This should be taken out, but with a extraction machine, when you cut off the this wax seal and you expose the honey, then this honey is also taken out, and the honey which has been brought in today also, which has a high moisture content, that is also taken out. So that's why I'm going into this type of colony.
Okay.
You will see the honey, the frames which have been capped, and you take out only those frames which have been capped, like you can do in your top bar hive. You will see the frame, it has been capped, you take out the honey from that frame, leave the rest. Here it is difficult. That is the limitation with the Langstroth hive.
And do you also do the measurement of the moisture content for your honey?
No, since it is capped,
Yeah, no.
it will have a measure. It will have moisture content of about 17 to 18% maximum.
Yeah.
Yes. Were it not to be capped, then the moisture content could have been 20, 22, maybe more. So, because I have to give it to the end consumer, the honey has to be perfect.
Yeah.
I'll show you how I maintain that.
Okay.
I would request all of you to sign on a frame. so that when the comb is ready, I'll send you the pictures. So all of you, please put your name on a frame. Okay.
Yeah.
So that will be a record with me, and I'll send you the photographs when this is ready.
Okay.
Do you use a special pen? Do you use a special pen? For
No, this is a marker
the-
pen.
the
This is a
honey
marker pen.
The honey won't smell the marker pen.
No, it will not smell because that is not the area where they are going to
Oh,
have the honey.
so how much is it cost to buy the hive?
Actually,
Yeah.
I've made them for my own purpose.
Okay, so
No, nobody is using these type of hives in India.
oh, okay. So this is your own technology.
Yeah.
So are you patenting it? Or?
See, the frames are totally differently designed. You don't have these type of frames in Langstroth.
Yeah, of course.
Usme you have on the both sides the spaces for the bees. Here it is only one side space,
Next question, right?
and this is for the bees to come up. These areas.
Right.
I also wanted to know if you employ technology and equipment in the harvest process. What are they? And
Actually, no technology is required.
how do you harvest?
There should be minimum human intervention. Yeah, minimum. Minimum intervention. Let the bees do what they want to do because they know best what they want to do.
Alan, there is other machine you are looking for Marusha and the rest for harvesting the honey.
Ni ile centrifugal extractor ambayo ninayo sasa.
Extractor.
Yeah.
That is what is used generally, centrifugal extractor. But you cannot use it. You cannot use it on a top bar hive.
Nilikuwa nataka nimuulize kama anazalisha.
Alan, can you listen?
You cannot use a centrifugal extractor on a
For
top
the
bar
top bar,
hive.
yes,
Yeah,
of
you
course.
cannot use it.
Yeah.
So
Natumia kwa ile mizinga mingine
he has another kind of
ambayo
Okay.
ni sawa na hii
ile ya
Langstroth. Kuna yule mzee wa viwandani. Eh.
ile unachukua kiwandani.
Yote sina frame kama ile pale.
You get another product other than
We have beeswax, beeswax, and this time I have some orders for bee pollen and bee propolis also.
Okay.
Do you also produce the bee venom?
No, I don't have the technology.
How do you produce how do you get the pollen from bees?
That we use a bee pollen trap, and then we reduce. It has to be the moisture has to be reduced immediately.
Where do you get the pollen traps?
Pollen, there are certain flowers which give you more pollen. Like you have brassica, like you have sal, you have coriander, you have sunflower.
Yeah.
They give you maximum pollen. So where you are getting a very steady stream of pollen, only then you can have something from, you can take something from the bees. Otherwise not. Yeah.
How much do you sell for a kg of bee pollen?
Bee pollen, I've not been producing, but I have some orders and they have asked me to provide them at 1,000 rupees a kg. That is the general price we have here. 1,000 per kg. What is the prices?
In Tanzania, you get for kama 600 rupees.
Okay. So how do you preserve it?
I'm also looking forward to that production, but I haven't started. Yeah.
Now, you've said there are many producers of honey. Now, how are you able to penetrate in the market?
Sorry?
How are you able to penetrate in the market? Because there are many producers of honey.
Most of the producers of honey are into bulk sale. They are not into retail sale.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Retail sale are basically repackers who purchase the honey from producers, process it, pack it and then sell it.
Yes.
Now they have their own distribution setup ready.
Yeah.
It took me quite some time to create a market for myself. And now it is a ready market, a referral market or a repeat market. Suppose you give me honey, I like it, then I'll tell him that, look, I'm purchasing honey from you.
Yeah.
And it is a good honey, I've liked it, the quality is good. So he'll also ask you for that honey.
Now, in this business, how do you work with the banks? Do you get loans from banks or how
No.
do you start with this?